We are going to start today with Sue Carr. Sue is the founder of CarrTech LLC, and I'm not going to do any more of an introduction than that because Sue is ready with a wonderful pitch. Let me just, as you're getting set up, Sue, just to let everyone know what we're going to do is let the companies pitch, talk about their business, and explain what it is that they need, and then we're going to have time after the pitch to ask questions and dig in deeper to what each of them needs.
You are about to discover how you can make medication preparation safer. If you've ever been to the hospital or ever had surgery, chances are you've received one of these drugs. You know these drugs, but what you may not realize is these drugs come in small glass containers called ampules. Why ampules, you might ask? Well, ampules are cheaper, they're readily available, they're tamper-proof, and they last for a longer period of time. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, let's look a little bit closer. How do you get the ampule open to get the medication out? Well, you have to break the tip off like this. And 100% of the time, glass shards will fall into the ampule and contaminate the medicine that needs to be filtered out. The improper filtering and lack of filtering can lead to serious life-threatening consequences, such as bleeding in the lungs or stomach, and organ failure, and possibly death. Imagine the opportunity for mistakes. Imagine the opportunity and the stress in emergency situations when every second counts. I know the stress because I was that pharmacist in the emergency room when I had to administer life-saving medication to a dying patient. What felt like an eternity ticked by as I frantically searched for a filter needle, as I really watched and waited and stared. I'm Sue Carr, clinical pharmacist, and founded CarrTech LLC, a medical device company, when I built a better filter device. You see, it all started while I was attending pharmacy school. I worked in a local hospital as a pharmacy technician, and one of my primary responsibilities was to batch large IV bags using a lot of medications packaged in glass ampules. I immediately noticed how unsafe and time-consuming this process was, and the sad fact is, it still is. Precious moments slip by, and a chance for an accidental needle stick injury during the needle exchange has just doubled. The problems are far more expensive and costly and widespread than CarrTech's simple solution. This scenario happens thousands of times every day in hospitals and clinics, infusion centers, oncology centers throughout the whole world, which gives us three big problems. The first, there's a potential for glass shards in over half the medications globally. Secondly, the multi-needle, multi-step process contributed to the over 2 million needle sticks in the United States in 2019, according to the World Health Organization. This cost the hospitals close to $900 million to treat. Third, the time spent in preparing the medication in this multi-needle, multi-step process cost close to $5 billion of unnecessary waste. These two costs equal close to $6 billion of unnecessary hospital expense that could have been spent on productive patient care. CarrTech has eliminated the three most dangerous steps, saving time, money, and lives. The frog, then, is the solution. It's an acronym for filter removal of glass. CarrTech has 3 U.S. patents, a newly issued patent in Canada. Fewer steps, a safer process, less time, equals cost savings. The obtainable market we will first disrupt and penetrate is the United States. Then we'll enter the global marketplace. According to this data, however, these numbers may actually double due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Each needle will be sold for 45 cents and cost 25 cents to make at scale. This is in parity with the current 2 needles required. We will start locally and scale up accordingly to 51 hospitals by the end of 2021. By 2024, our total revenue in the United States is expected to reach $16.8 million. And this is just in the United States. Our first customer will be the hospital. We'll get our foothold in the hospitals first, as we've already spoken to the thought leaders and supply chain managers in the local hospitals who have already agreed to sign letters of intent to purchase once FDA is approved. Then simultaneously, we'll reach out to the other customer segments who've already expressed interest. We would like every medic bag in the DoD to contain a frog. The manufacturing, distribution, and storage will all be outsourced. We'll follow the same intermediary channels the hospitals are taking, and we're in preliminary discussions with potential licensing partners. CarrTech, once it hits the marketplace, the frog will have the only integrated filter device in the world. CarrTech is seeking $600,000 to complete a full 510K Class 2 approval. We have a meeting scheduled early September and a pre-submission already sent to the FDA. The $600,000 will be spent on completing design, quality control, sterilization, and other FDA requirements. We have a lot of supporters. We have an investment from TEDCO, and we won a couple of pitch competitions through Salisbury University and Frederick County government. And we have guidance from FITSE, and that's where we met our supporters, Kim, Gary, and Griffin from DefTech. Thank you for all your mentoring, and we appreciate the support from the Capitol Health BioHealth region and local hospitals. I've got a great team. John Brzezinski, my CFO, has many years of experience in the industry. Additionally, Rick Hewen, a business guy, we're receiving business guidance from him and expert business guidance from Patricia Royak at Shore Hatchery in Salisbury University, Purdue School of Music, and we have combined over 95 years of pharmaceutical experience. We have the opportunity right now to be the first in the marketplace at a time where the marketplace is expanding. Glass ampules aren't going anywhere and expected to projected grow to 7.5% in the next 7 years. And I said, at least it's going to project to grow this much, because this was in December of 2019, prior to the COVID-19 pandemic. About 6 weeks ago, the FDA issued updates urging medical manufacturers to evaluate the whole entire supply chain, including components that might be impacted. Once the corona vaccine is approved, global demands for the glass surge will surge for glass ampules, and so will the need for faster, safer, and costlier ways to administer. CarrTech has developed a better filter device that increases safety, saves time, saves lives, and saves money. I'm only one person with one idea, but if I can save just one life, then my journey has been worth it. You too can be a part of making medication preparation safer. Join us in revolutionizing the filter needle industry. And thank you for your time.